Hello and welcome. In this video we will do 4 exercises. The first one will be doing a simple chart and save as an image, a PNG image. The second one is adding to the chart title and labels, and then we save it as a PDF file. The third is displaying a bar chart, and the last one is saving 2 charts in the same PDF. Okay, so let's do the first exercise, simple chart and save as PNG. Like in the previous video, we will do the Python code here in Visual Studio Code, and we are using the same CSV from the previous video, where we have the sales data by year, quarter, client, and revenue. Okay, we got this CSV file from SQL Server, and to load these we need to import pandas. Then we need to get the path of the file, the CSV file, and provide the path to the function pd.read_csv. Okay, and here this data is the data from sales data.csv. Let's go to the first exercise. Import matplotlib.py plot as p. Okay, this will allow us to make plots. The next thing to do, well, we will do a plot by the revenue, just the revenue, data revenue dot plot. The next thing that we need to do is to show the plot, so we say p dot show. Okay, let's run this. We open the terminal and we say py sales plot, and this figure will open. Okay, if we pass this code into SQL Server, it will not run. It will run forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, it will not stop and it will not show nothing. Okay, so we need to save this as an image, for example. So we say, instead of showing the chart, we say p.savefig, and we need to provide here the location. So we will save here, so we copy the path here and we put double quotes. We pass like this, and we will call this like my plot. Okay, .png. If we run the code again, if we go here, we have a myplot.png. Okay, a file of our plot. And now we can try this on SQL Server. So first thing, let's delete this one, and we go here to the code, Python code. We just need to copy the exercise. We don't need to copy the CSV part because we will do the thing in SQL. In Management Studio we have this template, okay, where we will insert here the script, the code. Here we say that we are using Python, not R, and we are providing to the script the select of everything from sales. Also we are calling the input data as data. So let's run this. And the command runs successfully. So if we go here to the folder, we have again our PNG with our chart. Just to review, we have this template where we select everything from sales. This is the input data, and the name of the input data is just data. Okay, and here we insert our script. Okay, Python script. Take notice here that we need to use double quotes, because inside of here, if we use just a single quote, it will break the string and SQL Server will not understand our script. Okay, now let's go to the second exercise. Add a title, a label, and save as a PDF file. Back again to the code. The first thing that we need to do is to import matplotlib.py plot as p. Next we need to import the from matplotlib backends.backend pdf import pdf pages. With these we can make PDF files. The next part is transforming the data. So dt is equals to data.group by quarter. We are grouping by quarter, and after that we want want to sum the revenue, so revenue.sum. Because this will transform the data in a certain way, we want to dt.reset the index, so it will be more like a table. After this, we want to create a scatter plot, so p.scatter, and we provide the dt.quarter and the dt.revenue. It will be a revenue by quarter. The next part, we want to assign to the x label the value quarter, and to the y label the value revenue. Don't worry, I will explain these further. And the title will be p.title, revenue by quarter, just like this. The final step is creating the PDF file. So we declare here a file that is equals to PDF pages, and inside of these we will provide the path for the file. So we go here again and we copy the path, we go here and we insert the path like this, and another backslash, and we give the name abc.pdf. Okay, the next part is file.savefig, because we want to save a figure inside of this PDF file. And finally we need to close the file, so file.close, just like this. Now let's test this. So we open a terminal and we type py space sales plot, enter, and we got our first error because we have an invalid argument and is the path. So these PDF pages is different from the figure, so we must add these backspaces here. If we run these again, we got a PDF, and if we go here we have the abc.pdf, we open and we got this. We have a PDF file with our scatter plot. Now let's test this on SQL Server. We just need to copy the code like in the previous case. We copy the code, we go to Management Studio, we have already here the template, and we paste here the code. Okay, now it's time to execute and see what happens. And we got this error. So let's go down and see if we can find here something that is helpful. We have this line where it says convert string to float, and it has a Q4 because we have here Q1, Q2, 3 and 4. It appears that the version of SQL Server doesn't like having strings in the axis. We go again to the code and we need here to add code to handle this problem. So here dt.quarter is equals to dt.quarter.map lambda x, because we know that the string just contains only a letter in the beginning. We can just remove the first letter of the string, so we say x1 starting at index 1, not at index 0, and everything from there. Okay, if we run these here by sales plot and it runs okay. If we go to the result, let's refresh these, and we got here 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we can test these on SQL Server, so we just need to copy these again. We copy the code, we go to Management Studio, and let's put these a little smaller because it's more easy to handle, and here remove the last script and add this one. Okay, now save and execute. The command run successfully. Let's go to see the result. We got here a different result, okay, from the other version. So we have 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5 and 4. We need to solve these. We go again to the code. After this, we need to say that the value for axis x should be converted into an integer, not into a float. Okay, so ax is equals to p.figure.gca. After this, we say that ax.x-axis.set major locator. And for this we need to import something. We need to import from matplotlib
plot lib ticker, import the max n locator, okay, and inside of this we provide the max n locator with integer equals true, okay, just this. If we run here, let's see if things go well. The result will be something like this, okay. Now let's copy again the code and run it again on SQL Server. Let's copy these, everything, copy and paste here and execute. Command completed successfully. Let's go here and see the result. And the result is what we expected. 1, 2, 3 and 4, not with float numbers. And the code that we just did was this, okay? And the first two lines, well, the first one is for creating the charts and the second one is to create the PDF. Okay, these lines here are just a group by, okay? We add these data, select everything from sales, okay? And we are making it like select quarter and the sum of the revenue from sales, grouping by the quarter, okay? In other words, we take all the data and we summarize like this. The first row is the result of taking all the quarter one, okay, rows and summing all the revenues. And the next lines here, well, this makes a chart. The first one makes the chart itself, the type of this chart, that is a scatter. The second one is for creating this label, the quarter. The third will be for the label here, the revenue, and the last one is the title, revenue by quarter. And the last three lines are for, the first one is for creating the PDF file, the second one is to save the figure on the file, and the third is for closing the file. But we had a problem when we paste this code into SQL Server and try to run it. And apparently the version of matplotlib in SQL Server don't like having strings in the axes, and we have Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Okay, to solve this problem we can do a lot of things, but we decided to go into this path. We created this code and here we are removing the Q from the numbers and we have a string 1, 2, 3 and 4, and after this we have to say to Python to convert these strings into integers, not floats, because by default Python will try to convert these strings into floats. Finally we get this 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now let's do the third example, display a bar chart. And for this exercise we will need the matplot again, and we will need the PDF pages because we will save the file as a PDF. So data revenue dot plot, and we say that the kind of the chart will be a bar chart, okay? And if we run this by sales plot, we got a bar chart here, okay? If we open this, we have here a bar chart, okay? Just to show you another way to do this, instead of doing this in this way, data.revenue.plot.bar, okay? Just this. And if we comment this, we can call this bar 2, okay? And we can run this again. And we got another chart that is the bar 2. To run this in SQL Server, we just need to copy the code like we did in the previous examples. Okay, we copy this code, we go to Management Studio, we paste, let me change this to bar 3, okay, and execute. Command completed successfully. If we go to the folder, we already have here a bar 3 chart, okay? And with this code, I just wanted to show you that we can do the same thing using two different ways. The second one, you don't have to use double quotes and it will not lead you to confusing code in SQL Server, and also you write less code and it will do the same thing, produce this chart. Let's go to the final exercise, save two charts in the same PDF.
For the final exercise, again, we need matplotlib and the PDF pages. Again, we will save it as a PDF, and here, instead of making the plot, we have to do p.subplot, and we pass the number 221, and I will explain the meaning of this number, and data.revenue.plot.bar, and the second chart will be a subplot with 224, and it will be a pie chart, so it's a pie. Okay, let's run the terminal. Pie sales plot, we run this, and if we go here, we already have two charts. Okay, we have these. For the SQL part, again, we just need to copy the code, and I think that we will have no problems. Paste here in the template, and we just have to run. Let me put here a number for us to know that the PDF is from here. So execute, command completed successfully, and we go here and we have two charts, 2. Okay, and again we have here our charts. In this code we saw these two numbers. Okay, they are 3-digit numbers, and the meaning of these, we have the 221, and we have a space here where the matplot can insert the charts. Okay, so the first digit is a 2, and it means the number of rows. So matplot will divide the space into 2 in the horizontal way. Okay, so we have 2 rows. The second digit is another 2, so it means the number of columns. It will divide it in 2 columns, the space into 2 columns. And the third is the number 1. It means the square number. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So for this number is the 1, so the chart goes here. For the second chart we have a 4, so it goes here. Okay, this is the end. You can download the source code, the link is in the description. Give it a like, subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.